Hey Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Today we are looking at the Mattel, I almost said Matty Collector, Mattel Creations exclusive Grizzlor from the Evil Horde. This was the first instance of Mattel kind of making right. A certain quantity went up available for sale that day, and then later on they put up a pre-order for a second production run. That's the way to do business, in my opinion. You've got this beautiful line art on the front of this mailer box. And then on the back, you've got a nice close-up of Grizzlor kind of hiding in the jungle. And you'll notice mine's a little bent up here. I actually ordered two Grizzlor because I'm a huge fan of the character. So this is the one that we're going to open up today. Wondar was the figure where they kind of learned their lesson of like, oh, people don't like it very much when we do this mail away. Nope, just a little extra bit of business. Mail away. People don't like it when we do this internet exclusive and run out. And Mattel, being the company that they are, made good. So I've got to say, Mattel is looking pretty darn good lately. I have a history of not loving a lot of their decisions, but I got to tell you, as far as Masters of the Universe Origins goes, man, they've been just killing it. So Grizzlor, the hairy henchman of the Evil Horde, modern posing, retro play. He's got the Horde sticker on the front of the classic styled blister card, unpunched, by the way. You know what? Let's take care of that right now. Let's just punch that out. Why not? Right? We're opening it. On the back of the card, you've got great Grizzlor art up here. The back of the card. Now, this one's a little different from the retail. There's no cross-sell here because this was an internet exclusive. You have a oddly defenseless-looking She-Ra kind of crouched down over here under attack by Grizzlor. You've got the Fright Zone in the background. This is just beautiful. I would love... hopefully, someday there will be a book of Masters of the Universe Origins art. Like, that needs to happen. Dark Horse has released a ton of Masters of the Universe reference books of different kinds, and Origins certainly is going to deserve its own at some point. And also, we all deserve a Modulok, which I'm sure he's on the way, because the Easter eggs in the card art have been our path throughout this whole line, which is one of the things I love about it. All right. So it's kind of funny that this says empowering the next generation through play, and then you have a strangely helpless She-Ra being victimized here, but whatever. That's fine. It's fine. All right. And this may be inspired by some art from the original line that was a little less progressive than what we're getting now. I don't know. Look at that furry fiend. Fantastic. Rather than the baggie that's normally stuck behind the plastic tray, he just has his accessories are in the tray behind him. Let's take a look at, we've got a mini comic, Trial of Grizzlor. And now see, that doesn't look like She-Ra. I mean, it kind of does. Welcome to the Fright Zone, fresh meat. I'm not going to read this whole thing to you guys because that would just be preposterous. But these are all fantastic, all worth reading. Oh, look, it's... who is the evil Orko? It's not the nameless one, right? That's a different thing. And then we've got Smart Mark, which is, of course, a reference to Smart Mark Sterling of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast and AEW fame, which I just realized a reference to an AEW character, as it were, in a Mattel product. A little competition there. But anyway, mini comics are all fantastic. I love them. I've got a stack. Keep them all. Let's see if we can maybe pop him out of here without having to cut through all of these little bands. Sometimes I like to just go the barbarian route and try and just snap them out of the trays. and not sit here and cut everything. And it worked out just fine this time, so hooray for me. Let's put those accessories to the side. We'll take a look at those in a second. And here is Grizzlor. Look at that. 2 separate pieces. He's got his lower body. I'm trying to fluff his lower portions out just a little bit. Man, this is great. I always thought, well, he separates at the waist. So if you wanted to, you could put like, you know, Faker on these crazy legs. I don't know why you would do such a thing, but we're toy collectors. We're weird. I have always thought that Grizzlor's head taken by itself looks like a critter from the Critters movies, which if you have not seen, you should check out. It is oddly satisfying to pop this furry guy apart, because he just seems like he maybe wouldn't be quite as quite work that way. So yeah, you're just gonna, once you get your own Grizzlor, you're gonna want to kind of fluff him up a little bit. He's been in his packaging, and you can bring that hair. This is so weird. The hair, the feel of the hair is very interesting. What a unique character. And from what I understand, and this is just from reading stuff online, I have no ends, obviously. Oh, there's this little Horde armband. I'll turn that around. From what I understand, the reason he was an online exclusive is because his hair process was just too cost prohibitive to put in a retail line, but I don't believe he cost much more than a regular figure to buy online, you know, aside from the shipping. So I don't know. I don't know what the story is there, but this is actually the second Grizzlor they've produced in the Origins line. The first one was a PowerCon exclusive, and it was a darker colored hair. And I just wasn't that interested in that one, especially not for the price point they were looking for. So I passed on it because I figured, well, we'll get a regular Grizzlor at some point, and I was right. So there he is, all the articulation that you expect in a standard Masters of the Universe Origins figure. I believe these are our Beastman's arms and thighs and calves. He's got boots that I think are different from Hordak's. I guess I could have done a little more research, but I mean, as I've said before, I'm not necessarily concerned in accuracy to any one thing. I want to look at this and go, yep, that's a Masters of the Universe Origins Grizzlor. And that is absolutely what we've got going on here. He comes with the standard issue Horde crossbow. His is green, and these just don't work particularly well, but it's still, I'm glad they kept the action intact. And that just clips onto his arm over there. And then he also is almost kind of a little bonus and maybe a callback to the classics version of the character that came with a good number of extra weapons. He's got the axe that has been included with several other figures thus far, but you can throw that axe in his hand if you want to. And there he is, Masters of the Universe Origins Grizzlor. The second production run is supposed to come out sometime next year. I'm very glad that I got one of the actual available product orders in. Look, he's got this weird little like Superman curl going on the side over here, or like a flock of seagulls type of thing. So anyway, Grizzlor looks awesome. I'm thrilled to be able to put him on the shelf, and this line continues to just absolutely delight me. Thanks for watching, you guys. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about Needless Things. And Grizzlor doesn't really have a catchphrase, so he's just going to say, buy a t-shirt.
Smash that like button if you like Needless Things.